All right, everyone, we are here for our second run of our Half-Life inspired block, Vertigo 2, a VR game by artisiole. Take it away.
All right, hello. This is Vertigo 2. It is quite obviously a virtual reality game. It's a first-person shooter inspired by the Half-Life series, and I'm going to be running it today. And joining with me is a commentator.
I'm Tick
Uh,
Attack. I
yep,
also run this game, and yeah.
yeah. So first, real quick, I'm just going to explain some of the tech that's going to be used a lot throughout the run and the category. This is New Game Plus, so I have all the weapons from the start, and I'm playing as a character you normally wouldn't have when you first play the game. So yeah, in the options, you can see there's a seated mode, and what this does is it allows you to crouch in game, because if you're sitting in a chair, you obviously just can't crouch. But we can abuse that if we crouch in game and in real life. We'll be able to clip under the ground, and you can see then we can teleport out of bounds and do a bunch of crazy stuff. And then the second major glitch we're going to use all the time is called a wall boost. So basically, we get up against a wall. If we just pause and walk into it, it'll push us out, and we can abuse that in quite a few places. So I'm just gonna go to the main menu and start up a new game. All right, I'm gonna count down. So 3, 2, 1, go. So chapter 1's gonna be a bit hectic. Just skip this cutscene, and instantly we're gonna crouch under, teleport down, then jump. And this character we're playing as, Nani, has a levitation feature, so we can flow down to the end. And that's chapter 1 complete. Now we're here to chapter 2. We go under again, teleport over here. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Did not. Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. We just teleport over here, down into this water, and then we swim up and across into this room. There's a very fast paced first two chapters, but we're about to enter our first little cutscene.
Hey!
Here it is.
Didn't die. Let's get going. I need my internet back. Hop in.
So yeah, we're just gonna wait out this little cutscene with everyone's favorite Brian. Here he is. So yeah, we're just gonna chill for about a minute, I think. Yeah.
All right. Three, two, one. Liftoff.
We get to take in the view of the game. There's a way to skip this helicopter ride, but it's extremely difficult and inconsistent, so I'm just not gonna be doing it here.
This cavern pipes the internet from the surface all the way down here to the lower floors. It's on the outskirts of the reactor, though. Doesn't seem much of your usual activity. Wish you want to build that home. Nice and quiet most of the time. Not today, though, obviously.
I'm not really gonna bother to explain the story or whatever because I think there's just too much going on to cover. So just, yeah, don't worry about it. All right, and we're about to get back into some more gameplay.
This is your stop. I can't go any closer to the data mass, but it's just a short walk up the ridge. Get moving.
So yep, here we're just gonna teleport across this bridge. And then into the sign, we do a quick little wall boost.
Hey, I just
Oh,
intercepted a message in the reactor
whoa, that is
intercom.
way higher than I expected. That's not good. I'm gonna load a checkpoint.
I can't go any closer to the data mass, but it's just a short walk up the ridge. Get moving.
That has never happened to me. But it's fine. So we just teleport across here again. Oh, that,
Hey, I just intercepted
okay,
a message in the
that's
reactor's
fine.
intercom network. Looks like an internal repair.
We're gonna get up onto this
keeping
rocks,
the mast.
and we're gonna get here, and we can do a wall boost off of this little slant. to get up to here, and here is a godsend from the developer. It's just this button here. Normally there's like a 6-minute cutscene or auto scroller with a helicopter, but we complained and he listened and added that button. So thanks Mr. Zalubo.
See? All okay. Gentle hand sent her back.
Okay, we're going into chapter 4, which is normally a long cutscene chapter. Again, we're just clipping under. We do that a lot. Then we go over here and then down here. It's normally a long cutscene chapter, but if we go over here and do a big wall boost like this, we entirely skip all of it. I'm surprised I got that first try, honestly. This is the shortest chapter in the game, I think. Go down here. Hop around. Just do a tiny little wall boost here to make it over. And then into the next one. This is chapter 6. Go up and clip down. Go into here. Oh, and it's gonna load back. So this will be the first instance of something really weird called a water teleport. So whenever you teleport into water, sometimes weird things can happen and you'll just be sent. This is so unpredictable, but it's semi-consistent. So yeah, if you teleport in water in a weird way, you'll just get sent. Clip under here. Let me go over here. And here's a bit of a new way of clipping through something. We teleport up to here, our head will clip through the ceiling, so we can teleport a different spot out of bounds, which is this doorway. Then we do a wall boost off of it to skip right over here. And then if we crouch under and teleport in front of us, there's a chance where we just fall. It's a little bit finicky, but we'll get there.
You have to get like really far down for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. So yeah, early game is very fast, and there's just a lot going on. So we're here now, we're going towards the boss fight, but we're not actually going to fight him because that's slow. So we just go through here, up here, and we teleport on top of there to get out of bounds. Then on top of here, we go straight forwards and do another wall boost, which will launch us up, and then we can teleport into here. And we have skipped the first boss fight. We're going into chapter 7 now. So we just go under real quick, and then through here. And then this chapter is hilarious, because we just clip straight down. Oh, that's my wall. We lean off the side of the floor, and then do a giant wall boost off of that. So we hit the end dialogue trigger, and which will send us to the next level. Nice, okay. So now we're going into chapter 8. We go on top of these, and then here. And then, fun fact, chapter 8 and 9 are inside the same map. So if we do a little wall boost here, we can hit the level transition trigger and send us into chapter 10 early. Yep, there we go. Very fast pace, beginning of the game, but it's about to slow down a ton now. So that was the first 9 chapters already. This game only has 18 chapters. But the second half of the game takes about 30 minutes in comparison to the first half, which is only like 4 to 5, maybe 6, maybe even 3. So now we're just gonna chill on this boat for a while. Not a horrible run so far. So here, actually, once we see the chapter title appear, we're just gonna quit to the main menu, because if we now chapter select our way into chapter 10, we will just skip a ton of dialogue. And it's very nice. So we're gonna kill this guy. This chapter is basically a civil war between 2 sides of the city. There's the church, the totalitarian church or whatever, and then the rebel army. And we're joining the rebels because it's like so much faster. It is significantly faster. Hey, there's the chapter title. Yeah, then we get beamed in, and we're about to get recruited into the rebels. Clip under that door just to skip a little animation. And then we can skip a boss fight by just going over like that. Oh. Clip on here. Oh, teleport onto there so we can clip through the roof. Oh, I did. That was close. Then yeah. Just go forward and teleport through. Now we have more waiting in this little train ride.
Fighting alongside a human. What if she begins bleeding? What do we do?
Did you not see her fight Vladimir? She has some sort of self-repair device on her left hand. Do not worry.
What if she falls asleep? Animals are always falling asleep.
They don't sleep that often. She will not fall asleep on the battlefield.
What about food? Animals need food. What if she begins to complain she's hungry?
I will feed you to her.
Okay.
Понимаете?
So we're going into the battlefield portion of this. But we can just do this kind of precise teleport. Oh, we'll skip quite a bit of walking. We're just gonna go over here. Pick up a health fruit. This will heal us later. It's not super necessary, but it's nice to have. Okay. Now we're just gonna keep going through here. And then we're gonna do a boost off this ladder to teleport over here. Oh. Okay, so now we go into the church. And then we're about to do a very annoying strat. We can clip out by pausing and then letting go of teleport while paused. And we're gonna do a super inconsistent water teleport. Just teleport into this water here. And just pray that it sends us up here. And now we're going into this boss fight.
Rada! You will die for the injustice you have subjected us to!
I really hate that strat, that water teleport.
I think it's like you have to look in a certain direction.
Maybe, yeah. I just kind of improvise it. So, this is a secret gun and it just obliterates him instantly. Because it's a new game plus, we start with all the weapons, including secret ones. These are like hidden around. There's a portal gun. So the reason I had to wait there is because the level transition trigger here doesn't exist until he dies. So yeah, he just blew up and we teleported through. Or yeah, we transitioned. Yep, now we're gonna get blown off the tower. And fun fact, swimming with your arms in game makes you swim faster. So yeah. Now we do a wall boost off of an invisible wall here. Hopefully that should send us to the level transition trigger. There we go. Now we're going into everyone's favorite chapter, the 5-minute auto-scroller. So yeah, we're just gonna be on a boat for like 5 minutes. And we can just chill. Let's talk about whatever we want. The skip button only exists in New Game Plus.
I'm pretty sure this level takes up like an eighth of the run or something. It takes up like a really big portion of it.
What are you doing here? Doesn't matter. I was
Hopefully, maybe someday we'll find a skip for it or something.
Must have just been your band.
Hopefully.
Anyway, turns out you're not dead, so that's news.
It's kind of hard though because you're just stuck on a boat.
Still mostly on
You know, it's
Yeah.
not- there's not really any like
Now I hate
load
to
trigger you hit or anything.
may have been followed out here, and this
Yeah.
is expensive. Catch you later.
Oh my god. Can I hit him? Can I hit him? There we go. Maybe I will use the meat nailer. Nope, my aim is way too shaky. Yeah, no. Oh, that's a mine. Whatever. If you're like really slow at killing the enemies, this level, this chapter could take a bit longer. But generally, there's not a whole lot of ways to speed it up or slow it down. Unless you're me. Then you can slow it down a lot. That's fine, right? Okay. Is that the end of the chapter? No, there's more guys. Okay. Sure thing, buddy.
Oh, they fixed the health hit. There used,
Yeah,
to be
they
a,
did.
there used to be a bug where you would just grab it and it would just like fall, like it wasn't even attached to the health kit thing.
Yeah.
You could just throw it into the ocean.
That was a very bad Great Sea. But it's okay. So yeah, we get caught. Kinda. Big fish.
Fish.
Is the submarine, like, or whatever, always visible whenever it gets?
I
I don't know if I've
remember.
ever seen it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fish is coming for us. Alright. We're going into chapter 12, which is the fish chapter, because you're inside the fish. We go over here, and now we clip under into the water, or stomach acid, I guess. And we can levitate to get over here, and that will save a ton of time where this guy's just rambling. This chapter used to take forever, I remember. And that was pretty fast. So we go down here, and we teleport here so we can clip out. And then I'm going to do a wall boost off of here, and get into the boss fight, which is the brain. So yeah, this is kind of just fighting off waves of these guys. This is the immune system of the fish. I'm just gonna come. Can I just do that? I wish it was all insta-kill. That would be funny. Yep, so this is the last wave of enemies. Oh. Well. There we go. That's a fish brain boss fight. Now we're on our way out of chapter 12. So we're just gonna clip out of the fish, and then we're gonna boost with the fish to get over here. And into chapter 13. So we just go down here, and we can do a little clip here. Just get over here, so we can jump on top of these. This chapter is impossible to see in. Onto this, so we can go up here out of bounds, and then just straight across into this room. Go up, And here, and we can skip this whole arena just by teleporting over. There's a cube head. Go oh, and go across. Clip into here. And ride this up into this level. And then this strat I hate. I think everyone hates this strat. Kind of go onto here. And then I definitely missed it.
Yeah, the level
I
load
did that
trigger for
wrong.
here is like really small.
Yeah, it is. Ah. It's okay. I don't think that's making it either. Yeah, the strat's impossible. There we go. It's a bit easier as an Ani though, because you can kind of adjust in any percent. You just can't. It's really bad in any percent. So this is just another quick helicopter ride where Brian's back and he's gonna yap at us again. We're into chapter 14 now. This used to be my least favorite chapter, and now it's with some other routing. It's not too bad anymore.
Before I leave you, we need to talk. I haven't been helping you out of pure generosity. Before you arrived, I was contacted by a friend of mine. Nani's motivations are, I must admit, a bit of a mystery to me, but he gave me some hot intel and only asked that in return, I deliver you to the reactor core to return home. I know what you'll ask, and no, I don't know why Nani cares about you. He refuses to tell me. I'm a man of my word, though, and I've been doing everything in my power to deliver you to the core.
Just gonna get
try to
ready.
stay alive a bit longer, and we'll all be happy. I would love to stay here and help.
So now we clip under here. This chapter is normally made up of 3 like giant levels, and it normally takes forever casually. I messed that up. But we're just gonna skip all of them. So we get on this chair, and then I pick it up so we fly. Then I'm gonna crouch under here, teleport onto there, then lean off, and then do a big wall boost and hit the level transition trigger. And now we're going into chapter 15. This is a forgettable chapter. I was gonna say everyone's favorite,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Okay. You may notice I have stopped the train, and we are not yet at the reactor core.
What's your favorite chapter?
The intel Nani
I don't know. Maybe chapter 10. Kind of hard to decide.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
And since it is directly on the way to the core, a thought crossed my mind. Why don't we make a little pit
I
stop?
definitely think that everyone's least favorite chapter is chapter 3, though.
Oh yeah. Nobody likes chapter 3.
Yeah.
I can't turn down free stolen research up for grabs. I can't get down there to access them myself, but you can get in and scan everything for me. You do that, I get you to the core and send you on your way. It's a fair deal.
So we're gonna do the same thing we did earlier, where we try and teleport in front of us to fall down.
Just hold the BAM up to it.
Title drop.
All this time, this was down here.
So we go over here, we do it again. And we do it here again.
Hello team, it's Emily again. Last minute change of plans. Dr. Morgan determined it's too dangerous to disassemble the vortex propagator, so we're going to be leaving it behind. It'll take a chunk of our budget to rebuild it, but I'd rather take
Oh yeah, if you pause mid teleport, it'll negate fall damage. And you'll just stop momentum. So yeah, we just clip into this room. Oh, controller drift. And we power up this thing. And this is a portal between universes that doesn't really work.
I'm usually not one for caution, but I really don't think you should turn that thing on right now. Are you listening to me? Scary.
We're gonna ignore Brian and we're gonna turn it on anyway.
Just because it's supposed to be
So it's kind of funny. The order of the next 4 maps is random, but we get the same 4 every time. So it's not like you're gonna save or lose any time by getting a different order.
Nothing would help you and support you. And you were paying me with what? This?
Ah,
You're going to wreck the whole place.
controller drift is the worst.
Before you know, you'll destabilize and blow up half the continent.
There we go. All right. Now I get over here, and we activate the vortex.
Shield and activate the vortex propagator. Thank you for using Planck Technologies, and have a nice day.
You're an idiot. You know what? That was supposed to be sarcastic.
Later. Okay. So, yep, now we're going into... I guess this is still technically chapter 15. So we're starting in this universe. This one's just a bunch of teleporting.
Oh yeah, this game also has bee hopping. Funnily
Yeah.
enough.
It's never used, though, because teleporting is faster, like, most
Yeah.
of the time. I'm gonna go for a swag strat. In this universe, we just teleport forward. This is the swag strat. Only kind of works. This one's just a little bit of waiting. Orbs, get your orbs. Crab. We're in the crab world. And we just... Ah! It's over there. I swam past it. Oh. Oh. Okay, now we're in chapter 16. Oh. I am lost. Okay. So this one's just gonna be some waiting. It's gonna get captured by these people. We're in a universe called the Aether. Ether. There we go. So yep. Now we have cutscene. There's a lot of cutscene right at the end of the game. So fun fact, it's really easy to clip out of this little cage, but if you do, you'll pretty much soft lock. So we try not to do that. Oh, so yep, now we're awake again. And we go into this elevator and just ride up. And fall into this portal. Now we're into chapter 17.
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up.
And we're just gonna do a wall boost off this so we can get up here. And we just skip a ton of rooms over there.
Told you to activate that portal anyway.
I'm afraid I must take the blame for that.
What? Shadowhands, this is
And we clip through here and skip another giant battle. We're just shooting. And we're going to the final boss. Aren't you all excited?
I am. Oh boy.
I am too. I love this boss.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Ah. Whatever. You can wall boost there, but it doesn't save a ginormous amount of time. But look at these little fellas.
What is this? Joe Jeffs? How did they
They're
all
Joe Jeffs.
Plank.
And they're all gonna fuse together and form a giant boss.
Rules an entire universe. This must be their last most in-depth plan of advance.
And his name is Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, Joseph Jeffrey's a pretty quick fight. But we're not quite done with him. We still have phase 2, known as Cyber Joe. So that guy who we were with in the fish, that robot dude. Yeah, he's mad.
Our friend Officer 13. Get his memory back. What's this about a fish? 13, buddy, let's talk this out.
I won't let you blow up the reactor. You've done enough damage. This ends here.
Damn it, he can't hear me. He didn't know we're trying to neutralize before.
I'm shocked you're not dead yet, but we have time to fix that. Why don't you come down and hear yourself, Brian? Why send this
So yeah, this I'm just gonna
Your
spam
dirty work.
pretty much all the good weapons at him. Oh,
Cyber Joseph doesn't get tired, and neither do I. We will grease our hydraulics with your blood.
oh, okay.
Brian, are you listening? I'll hunt you down next. Cyber Joseph, I can reach your headquarters in less than 15 minutes. You think you can kill
There we go.
Cyber
So after he says that line, it's pretty much an auto-scroller.
Just denting me. You're delaying the inevitable. Give up and I'll end this quickly.
So now we have to wait for Brian to download an upgrade to our shotgun that we like never used.
Yes, okay, listen. Your BAM noted in the deep labs that Cyber Joe's weakness is antimatter. I can capture and annihilate an experimental firmware. A high-intensity antimatter particle. You don't skill something like this. It's going to absolutely melt your tongue, so sorry, man. Here's the update now.
Oh. Oh.
Fire! Give him everything.
There we go.
How is this possible?
So yeah, we blast him.
No, this can't happen. How are you damaging my armor? How do you have the firepower to counter Cyber Joseph? I won't give up. I won't
Really?
stop until the reactor is safe. I can't die now. So many years of perfect silence.
There we go. He's dead now. So now we can leave the level.
Failed.
So yeah, like in chapter 10, this elevator's always here, but the level transition isn't until he's dead. So now we're going into chapter 18, which is the last one.
Warning, reactor host ability at 10%.
So here's the reactor core. We've pretty much in the entire game, this is like our goal. We're trying to go back to our home universe, and this thing can hopefully take us there. So we're just gonna do some platforming up here, and then up here. Then we walk off and do a wall boost. That's not good. Does it work anyway? It does not work anyway. That is terribly tragic.
There's a rock you can stand on, and you can just like jump up into the floor.
Oh, okay. Ah,
There's one that's like a bit closer.
whatever. There we go. So yeah, now the rest of the game is kind of a 3-minute auto-scroller where these guys bicker, have an argument.
Wait. What does the void delegation have to do with this? How do you even
So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. That is Vertigo 2 pretty much over. We're gonna ignore these guys. It doesn't matter where we are, I just like going over here because it's funny.
She was chosen by Agent of the Void as the catalyst and had her molecular structure altered to open a gateway when she touches the event horizon. Why? For the delegation to retrieve the holy hypercube.
Wait, a hypercube from the
That wasn't a horrible run. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's technically going to be a New Game Plus PB for me because I've not ever run New Game Plus.
idiots really think a quantum reactor collapse would be as destructive as the entire Void delegation coming a portal to our front lawn? You know they were just
Yeah, I'm only running New Game Plus because a recent bug kind of makes it so you can't really run any percent.
turn our universe into the ether.
Sonja, let me remind you that if you don't jump in, you will also die in the explosion.
It's a sacrifice that will save over half the Earth and the rest of the solar system. Not to mention all other life in the entire universe.
Sonja, you have to act now.
I like how Gentle Hand like mispronounces our name.
Force your hand. You just have to do what must be done.
He says Sanja when it's Sonia.
You don't understand how the delegation operates. I am begging you.
Your well-meaning friends cannot force your hand,
This fella is now here.
but I can.
He's gonna act so cool and be like, I can force you. Yeah. Whoa, I'm evil or something. I don't know.
Based on its technical specifications.
So yeah, time is coming up. Time, yeah. Time is whenever I shoot this guy because in this ending, we get to shoot him. There's two endings to this game. They're not that different, but in New Game Plus.
Napoleon's soldiers wait restlessly even now. In appreciation of your
This guy blabbers for too long.
return to your home afterwards. We have no interest in your universe. Now, the time has come. Cowboy.
There he is. There we go. And that's it. That's time. So what was that? That was a 36:49. Not terrible.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
pretty
could do better, but it's faster than my 90% time. Yeah, now the core is gonna blow up, and that's it. That's Vertigo 2. Hope you all enjoyed. And you can find me on Twitch and other platforms. I don't stream too often, but yeah.